scooch, my beautiful Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node, boo-boo. What is going on, my beautiful Saggies? We are going to get an energy check-in. We're going to see what Spirit wants to let you know if you need any clarity during your journey at this time. Or if you are receiving some confirmations but you're ignoring them. We're going to see about that. Other than that, happy new moon in Leo season, boo-boos. If you are a Leo watching and you're watching for being a cross-watcher, well, happy birthday to you, boo. Other than that, if this reading does not resonate with you, please check out other signs or check back next time. But if it does resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, but don't forget to hit that notification button as well. Other than that, if you want to know any of my business requires or booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down in the description box below. But Saggies, happy new moon, boo-boo. Make sure you manifest the shit out of your dreams. I'm just saying. I don't know why I was drawn to do these readings now, the last 4 readings of the zodiacs, but for some reason, I was called to do it. Alright, boo-boos, let's get into it. So, Saggies, intriguing energy here. Very, very intriguing. I say that because in this deck, this will be the Lover's card. It's called Harmony. Then you have 6. We might be seeing that everywhere. Then you have 6, 7. 7 for Deception and Envy. This will be considered the 7 of Swords. And then you have the 2 of Wands. Kind of like a waiting game. So I'm getting like 2 different energies. While the Hermit is at the bottom of this deck with the 3rd eye chakra. Oh, and you got the Sun, boo-boo. With the disruption at the bottom, which is the Tower. So all of this is clearly telling me that you currently right now do not have trust in someone that you feel you're forming a bond with. Like I said, this is not going to resonate with a lot of people, but for one end of you Saggies, for some reason you just don't trust the person that you're currently with. And we are in Leo season, so we're in a state of really recognizing how can I be my best and what is holding me back from being my best. So I think Saggies, I think your intuition is trying to tell you at this moment in time what you really desire. Is it what you really desire? Because I think with this deception card, I'm going to be blunt with you, Saggies. I'm kind of getting a more of you kind of deceiving yourself. Hear me out here. Hear me out. Here's what I'm saying. So I only say this because it might be a lot of you feminines who are thinking this right now currently. But and just know these are energies, so even men can hold the feminine energy. Do you see her face compared to his face? It seems like she lacks trust in him, knowing that he's wearing his heart literally on his sleeve. I have a feeling there's a lot of you Saggies that don't trust your relationship currently. And here's the reason why I say you're deceiving yourself. I feel like you're going through a lot of shifts right now where you're really recognizing all that you have put your focus and energy into is not really bringing you a sense of fulfillment. So I think you're currently looking at your situation with your partner as if, is this something I really want to continue investing in? With the Hermit card here saying solitude, I feel like a lot of you guys are going within and really trying to contemplate what is your intuition telling you at this moment, what is best for you. Because with the waiting game here, I feel like a lot of you guys are anticipating making a decision towards bettering this connection or going about your own journey and going after your truest fulfillment. I'm also getting a lot of you Saggies are currently thinking back on the past, there was harmony with someone, but you didn't feel compatibility there. So you're kind of wondering, did I deceive myself? Did I make a mistake? Now that's for some Saggies. Now, for the other side of the Saggies that I'm getting this from, a lot of you guys feel like the more you get in tune with yourself and decide what you want and actually try to go out in the world and find that, seek that, you're coming up on a lot of failed false promises from people, failed attempts to have connections with others, and you feel like you're in anticipating loop, like he is. Like you're waiting for the person. It's like a lot of you Saggies, you know what you want, and you're wondering, why is it that I'm not receiving it when I know what I want? But I feel like what you're deceiving yourself with right now is it really what you want? Is it really truly what you want? Now, I'm not saying you Saggies don't know what you want. What I am saying is that when you start to get a little bit questionable about any particular situation in your life, especially a relationship, there needs to come a time when you need to take a step back and ask, why is my intuition bringing me to question this connection right now? What is this leading me to, and what do I need to discover? And I feel like your intuition is trying to help you discover your true desires. Just a waiting game here. Just a waiting game. A waiting game. I want to see. Let's clarify. Okay, side note here, this is not going to be for everyone, but some of you Sagittarius are in connection currently, and it's a quite harmonious one too, probably one you never really experienced. And maybe you feel like you could really, truly, authentically be yourself, but I do feel like you have someone around you who is jealous of this companionship you have. So I have a feeling there's someone who has a plan of trying to get in between you and your person. They're just trying to weigh it out. They're trying to weigh it out. What's the right time? When's the right time? That ain't good karma. You waiting for someone else to lose out on something or to get their karma is the worst karma you could ever get for yourself. Crosswatcher, if you're watching, just saying. I mean, it's time for you to walk the fuck away. Or for you Saggies, it's probably time for you to walk the fuck away for some people. Maybe a Pisces. Maybe Pisces. Don't get me wrong, I love my Pisces, but there are some Pisces, like most signs, all signs actually, that can be toxic. I mean, I'm just saying, but that shuffle was so ugly, I gotta do that. Alright, let's get it. Why the Lovers here? That's Gemini energy right there. You got Gemini, Aquarius up here. You got Aries as well, Virgo. Sagittarius, you showing up in your own reading with the 8 of Wands. I like that. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Oh, okay. If some of you Sagittarius are currently in school and you have the opportunity to go to abroad, that opportunity is coming. But I think you're going to have to make a decision based on your relationship if you are in one. I think that's what some of you Sagittarius are going through. Making a decision based on where you want to go in your life. Is this relationship going to serve me and what I want to build for my future? Or is it going to hinder me? Some of you guys do feel like this person would hinder you. That's a tough decision right there. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to make communication with the... Why did you vote? I'm sorry, bud. I said sorry to the dog, not to the cards, but I got you. Alright, let's get into it. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Deception and envy. Why is this here? What does my Sagittarius need to know why this is here? Six of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Got a lot of air up here. A lot of you Sagittarius feel like someone is freeloading off of you. Yeah. A lot of you Sagittarius feel like someone is freeloading off for you. You feel like someone is too lazy. They're not on your level. You thought this relationship was going to be different. It was going to be balanced, but it feels like you're giving more than you're receiving. Makes sense. Makes sense why her face was like that. Okay. I like the way the cards read, man. But let's see, why the 2 of Wands? Interesting, okay. 10 of Cups came out again. Some of you guys are dealing with the Pisces. Why the 2 of Wands? Okay. I felt it when the Empress came out and confirmed. Alright, Knight of Cups. Some of you Sagittarius, for those who are in a relationship, I'm precisely talking to you. Some of you guys have a vision for your future and you feel like this person's going to hinder you. Some of you Sagittarius feel like this person's freeloading off of you and not choosing to level up the way that you want to. Because of this, you feel like you're perpetuating. This person is giving you false promises. They'll tell you they'll change in a week. They don't actually change. So the energy I'm getting with the Empress here and the Ten of Cups here is that you know what you want. The Two of Wands, you know what you want. You've been through the cycle of what you don't want. Now you're really tapping into that. And like I said, it's Leo new moon, you guys. This is Leo season. So right now is the perfect time to ask for what you want. And it's going to come to fruition like that. Especially when you have conviction in what you know you want. Sagittarius, I feel like you do. I highly feel like you do. And because of you being in tune with yourself, some of you guys do isolate yourselves a lot, but not in a way where you're lonely, but in a way where, you know, you just know you need to rejuvenate yourself. Probably introvert energy right there. But what I'm getting with this Empress here is that some of you guys are ready to build new. Sagittarius, you like traveling, you like doing new things. You can't be with someone who doesn't want to move. I feel like you deal with someone who's in and out, who can't make up their mind, who's willing to show you love. I'm not saying this person doesn't have their shit together, but what I am saying is that they're not emotionally supportive. That's what I feel. I feel like this person's all about the money, all about the tangible, all about the material. But what about the emotions? I feel like they only show up when you need them, when you're like ready, when you're really fed up, they'll show up. But when it comes to consistency, they're inconsistent. That's the energy I'm getting. Yeah, because they're really compulsive. Probably compulsive with their money, compulsive with the decisions. Maybe you guys plan to do one thing and all of a sudden they want to plan to do something else all of a sudden. And it's just like you feel like you're not getting what you believe you deserve to receive. So a lot of you Sagittarius are just thinking about taking the high road, finding someone else who's going to fulfill that position for you. And I love this energy because a lot of you Sagittarius just don't give a fuck about being alone either. I love it. All right, now let's get on to the Sagittarius. I just got this energy too. Sagittarius, if you feel like there is something that's not harmonious about your relationship, just communicate about it. Communicate about it. That's the only easy way you can do it. If your partner does not accept, I'm not saying accept, if your partner makes you feel guilty for expressing how you feel, then that's when you have to use your discernment on if this person does have your best interest in heart, like good intentions for you, or they're just there because they're too comfortable to leave. You know, you gotta be honest with yourself right now, Sagittarius. Now, on the other hand, for Sagittarius who are single, you've experienced a lot of heartache, a lot of inconsistency, a lot of games, a lot of smallness in connections, and I feel like you are more confident in what you know, and I feel like that's why, you know, you don't fear being alone, because people who are willing to be alone hold a lot of power a lot of people can't handle, and that's when you gain the most wisdom. You gain the most wisdom about yourself. Like my favorite fucking quote, if I pronounce his name right, Lao Tzu, he says, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power. Mastering yourself and be able to create your own story, be the main character of your own story, and build your own story. And you want someone to add to that. But for my single Sagittarius, since you felt like you've been alone on this journey for so long in your own solitude, it's like you gain more love for yourself, more confidence who you are, that damn, you coming out glowing, boo-boo. It's just like the love that you wanted to give to another, it's finally being implemented on yourself fully, wholeheartedly, without the feeling in your heart of wanting someone. It's just like, I already know I got it. I am the one. So I have my one. I have it all. Oh. Damn, Sagittarius. Damn. And you're willing to let go anything that is not of what you want. Some of you said you just did move in with your family, with your little family. Is cute. Some of you guys are going to get a new dog. This dog is going to be a familiar. I don't know who needs to hear this. It's really random, but this dog is going to be a familiar. They're going to be very, very protective of the family. Some of you Saggies, single Saggies, I'm going to say this, single and people who are in a harmonious connection, you guys are going to turn into a power couple. And this familiar is actually going to not only be protective over the family, but they're kind of going to be a guide for you and your spouse. Very interesting. I don't know why, but that was a message for someone. If you're thinking about getting a pet, precisely a dog. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. What else? And then we're going to close it out. What else do you want to let my Saggies know? I love how these spreads come out because I'm not really like having a spread right now. All right, you got Judgment, Truth, and then you have Mental Conflict. Like I said, there was a lot of air up in here. Two of Swords. I just got an image. You see Libra energy again. Libra energy again. Air energy. Libra, even though this is 6 of Pentacles. Look at the scales. The vision I got when I looked at this for you, Saggies, was that you're on the scale like that woman. But this is how you feel on the scale. And the reason why I feel that you have this mental pressure of, you know, when am I going to get mine? Or what do I need to do next if I'm not going to get what I've been desiring for so long? What I'm getting is like, oh, that throws shock or something that's trying to make me say this, but you're on the scale, but I feel like this, with the scale you're on, is getting lower and lower and lower. It's getting heavy, and it's like because you're piling on the responsibility of believing I have to stay here, I have to deal with this, I don't know what to do. It's like you're kind of sabotaging and blocking yourself when you know what decision you have to make. You have 4 of Swords here twice, so 4-4, 6-6. Oh, we got 6-6-6 3 times. Pure mind, body, and soul coming into alignment. So this is why the Judgment's coming out. You got to make a judgment call on everything that you've been putting your focus on currently. Is it what you want to take with you? And I think Spirit is trying to guide you into realizing whatever is giving you mental conflict, stress, worry, or even in this place where it's bringing you back to the past where you felt like the patterns you have healed and overcame are resurfacing. I feel that Spirit is trying to let you know it's not that you need more healing to do, it's just the fact that you are allowing the same toxicity of the old to affect you. So it's a matter of changing your outer environment so you can have more harmony within your inner environment, and then you'll be able to build off of that. So it's like a lot of removal currently, a lot of removal, and you got to make that judgment call. But I feel like a lot of your Saggies are having a little bit of troubles doing that. All right, let's get one last thing, and then we're gonna close it out. I want to see, why is it that my Saggies are having troubles making this decision? How can my Saggies have not the trouble making the decision? Because you build so much. Single and couple. Where you are currently, you have put so much effort, built so much out of it, put your blood, sweat, and tears into it, whether it's a family, whether it's your career. The energy that I'm getting here is that the reason why it's tough to make a decision for my singles, it's tough for you to make a decision to let go of surrendering when that right person will come. Because maybe right now you need to focus on yourself and your foundation and your willpower and confidence. Perfect time, Leo season. On the other hand, those of you who are coupled up, I feel what Spirit is trying to let you know right now is that you both need to level up. It's time for you both to level up in your love, to level up in your family, to level up in your finances, to level up together. It's the energy I'm getting. Some of you guys may decide to move in together. I did say that in the beginning. Don't rush, though. Don't rush. Don't rush. All right. All right, let's close this out. What is the outcome of this reading for my Sagittarius Spirit? That's too many. Yo, Libra stays showing up. Y'all dealing with a Libra? Cancer up in here. You got shadow. Number 18, so that's the moon. I fucking love the depiction of the moon in this deck. Because it's a perfect example. Like, the moon is all about what's underneath the surface, which is the shadow. This is a perfect imitation of the shadow and higher self. Deep, bro. But we're going to read it down. Alright. Love begins. Passion ignited. 1, 1, 1, and then 8. Sagittarius, I feel the reason for the internal conflict right now for you is because I just keep getting this vision of like someone's soul coming out of their body, but not in a way where you're like dying. No, it's more like this is your physical vessel. This is your egoic vessel. A lot of you Saggies, egoic vessel is going through an ego death right now, which is why you're contemplating life so hard. So I feel that this identity that you have been living as for so long is causing a shakeup in you right now emotionally, because this part of you doesn't belong with the new version of you. So I think you're going face to face with the truth of what it is you really desire. Because maybe a lot of you Saggies been desiring things from the ego, but not desiring things from the heart. So I feel like this is mostly of you recognizing the shadow that's time to be let go of. And I feel that has to do around love. What are your fears around love? And love doesn't have to be just in a connection, guys. What is your fear around believing yourself, trusting yourself, trusting good things can happen to you and for you? That's interesting. A lot of contemplation here. So a lot of reflection I'm getting here with you Saggies. I think Spirit just wants you to go in, do a lot more internal reflection on where you currently are and where you really want to progress. And, you know, having discernment of what needs to be removed in order to allow that to progress. But other than that, beautiful Sagittarius, that is all I have for you, boo-boos. I really hope this reading helped, and if it brought you clarity, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, you guys, I love you so much. Oh, before I let you guys know, I have started new phone call mini 20-minute reading. So you can literally book a 20-minute phone call mini reading with me for any clarity you need currently in your journey. And that is just a new special that I have. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it, but other than that, if you want to do that, it's only $20, more affordable than all my other readings if you need it. So other than that, that information will be down in the description box below, and the link will be there to be directed to my website for that. So now, you Sagittarius, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Only love.